Hey everybody, Ryan here at etrailer.com. Today on our 2013 Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD, we're going to be taking a look at and showing you how to install the CURT Class 5 commercial duty trailer hitch receiver. This is going to be a great hitch to haul those very heavy loads without needing or using a gooseneck or fifth wheel to do so. As you can see, pretty much our whole entire hitch is visible. This hitch isn't built for style, it's built to get the job done. Now this is a Class 5 hitch, and it's going to have a 2.5 by 2.5 inch receiver tube opening. So it's going to have a reinforced collar for extra strength. And it is going to accept the standard size 5/8 pin and clip, which it does not come included with one, but if you need one, you can pick one up on etrailer.com. The safety chain openings are very thick and have plenty of room to use just about any size hook that you might have. Now, as far as the hitch's weight capacities go, it's going to have a 2,700 pound maximum tongue weight rating. That's going to be the amount of weight pushing down on our hitch. As far as the maximum gross trailer weight rating, it's going to be 20,000 pounds, or the amount of weight pulling on our hitch. So that'll be the weight of your trailer plus anything you might have on it. Now this hitch can be used with the weight distribution system, however the maximum weight capacities do remain the same. Now it is always a good idea to check with your truck's owner's manual to make sure you can pull that much weight. Now the hitch does have a matte black powder coat finish, and in my opinion it feels a little bit thicker and more durable than the traditional CURT gloss finish. So this should stand up real well to the elements and any scratches from, say, maybe some rock chips. Now I'm going to give you a couple of measurements. From the ground to the top inside edge of the receiver tube opening is about 20 inches. You're going to use that measurement to figure out if you need to get a ball mount with either a drop or a rise. The center of the hitch pin hole is going to sit about a ½ inch past our rear bumper. And you're going to use that measurement to figure out if any folding accessories you might have can be stored in the upright position without contacting the bumper. Now that we went over some of the features, let's go ahead and install the hitch together. To begin our installation, I went ahead and removed our spare tire and set it off to the side for now. Now along each side of the frame rail, if you happen to have any factory hardware in this area, you're going to need to go ahead and remove that. Now on the side of the frame rail, we're going to have 2 bolts, and we're going to need to remove one of them. We're going to remove the bottom one. And I'll do that using a 21mm socket. Now keep in mind, from this point on, anything we do to one side, we're going to do to the other. Now what I like to do is clean out our weld nuts. And so I sprayed them down with some penetrating oil, and I'm going to use a tube brush to clean the threads out. So I'll do the one on each side that we removed. And I'll also do the factory weld nut right here on the bottom of the frame. Now I'd like to point out where our attachment points are going to be and what hardware we're going to use on the bottom of our frame rail. One attachment point is going to be right here where this factory weld nut is. What we're going to be using to hold the hitch up is a hex bolt and a conical tooth washer. Now it's important that the teeth on the washer are going to face up against the hitch like this. And the other attachment point is going to be a little ways past it. We're going to be using this hole right here. And what we're going to be doing is take one of our large carriage bolts and a spacer block, drop it through, we'll go inside of the frame and push it down through the hole like that. And once the hitch is up there, we're going to secure it with a flange nut. Now with an extra set of hands, we can put our hitch into place. Now it's a good idea to get at least one bolt hand tight on each side. That way the hitch will support itself while we work on the rest of the hardware. Now we can bolt up our side support straps. Now we're going to want the circle hole on the bracket to face up, and we're going to secure it in the location where we removed our factory bolt. take that. And you want to get it hand tight, but you still want to have a little bit of movement in the bracket. About like that. Now we can take our shorter carriage bolts and slide them from the inside through the hitch and through the bracket. And on the other side, we're going to secure them with the flange nut. With all of our hardware in place and hand tight, now we can snug it all down. Now using a torque wrench, we can torque all of our hardware down to the proper spec. You can find that torque specification in your instructions. And that'll do it for our look at and installation of the CURT Class 5 trailer hitch receiver on our 2013 Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD.